Back on Track program was brought to NDSU in the spring of 2007. We actually went to a training, and we're one of 5 schools in the nation right now who have the program on their campus. There was a need seen by NDSU in terms of the type of students that we have here, that we do see a lot of abusive drug and particularly alcohol use, and we wanted to have an alternative way to work with students who were experiencing difficulty rather than simply excusing them from being here. We've had about a dozen students who have been in the program in some capacity. We've had 5 graduates of the program. We have 4 who are currently a part of the program, and we have had a couple of people who have been dismissed for non-compliance with the program. We've also had people offered the program who chose not to accept it and decided to do their suspension instead. The student comes into the program, we explain that we typically expect for them to be in it for about a year. The first part of the program is called Phase 1, and that's where they would actually be doing the majority of their treatment, and that's partnering with one of the providers in the Fargo-Moorhead area. Then they would move to Phase 2, where they're no longer in treatment, but they would still meet with their case manager, not as frequently. They would meet with the team on a every other week basis rather than weekly, and they would be doing their aftercare either through AA, NA, or other support groups. Phase 3 of the program is really their opportunity to showcase what they want to give back and also what they want to do before they finish. So they have a menu of options where they can do different community service projects or different experiences like ride-alongs with our police or attending the drug court and comparing that to the Back on Track program. We've had a student finish as quickly as about 8.5 months, and we've had someone stay in the program for 18 months. And so sometimes people do experience setbacks along the way in terms of being reduced by a phase because either they have consumed or they've violated their contract in some way, and so then we hold them in the program longer. And there's a lot of schools who are really interested in pursuing this direction because they've seen the success that can come from retaining students who might have initially not seemed like the most desirable students to keep, but when you see the growth, it really shows how impactful a program like this can be in terms of turning somebody's life around or just helping them to make better decisions. Because